This video is about how to find correlations and then graph scatter plots of them. So we're using the World Happiness Report from 2018 in the Crump Lab Manual data sets. And we want to find the correlation between a country's measure for freedom to make life choices and confidence in national government. So what we'll do is go to Analyze, Correlate, Bivariate, and then we look through these variables and we want freedom to make life choices. And we also want confidence in national government. And this may take a little scrolling. There it is. You can keep the default of Pearson and two-tailed, and then flag significant correlations. Click OK. And then SPSS should show you a matrix that looks like this. And you have a correlation table in which you see that there is a positive correlation. You can tell there's no negative sign, so that means as freedom to make life choices increases, confidence in national government also increases. And we also know that statistically significant. In this case, it is highly statistically significant. But we also have a very large data set. So it is not surprising that we would see a high degree of statistical significance given that there were almost 1,400 data points. Now let's look at scatter plots, and we'll go to Graphs, Scatter Dot, Symbol Scatter, Define, and then we are going to put confidence in the government on the y-axis, and then freedom to make life choices on the x-axis. For this particular analysis, it really wouldn't make a difference to look at them swapped around. That's just how I'm choosing to show it. Click OK. And you'll see a whole mess of dots here, which a lot of students have said they found overwhelming, which is understandable because with a scatter plot, you are seeing every single data point, and this has a lot of data points. Now, one way to help make a little more sense out of that mess of dots is to double click on it to activate, and then you can get into Chart Editor. And using Chart Editor, there's a lot of different editing tools you can use. And I'm going to emphasize the fit line at total. So if you hover your mouse, this one here should say add fit line at total. And here's some different approaches. We're going to do a linear and not show confidence intervals. Click. If you do want to change anything, this is when you would need to click apply, but we just need to click close. So you may be familiar with linear formulas where it's y equals mx plus b when we're talking about graphing points on a xy axis such as this. So y, this is the y variable. The 0.08 is the intercept, and the line here intersects with the y-axis at about 0.08 on the graph. And then the 0.54 times x means that for every increase of 1 unit in y, there would be a 0.54 increase of units in x.